Hi again. My name is Rebel and I'm the Rebel Reseller, and today I'm going to be doing the second half of my What Solds, which would be for last weekend, October 28th through the 30th. It's been an amazing month. It continues to be, but it's funny. Every day I have a good day and then I have a down day. A good day, a down day. It's just every day. It's like I don't get it. Don't get it, but I'm happy. I'm very, very grateful. So before I get started with this is going to be my little weekly ad moment. Just a reminder, if you have not liked and subscribed to my channel, please do. It helps me get boosted in the YouTube algorithm. Also, I have several affiliate links down below. If you think that you'll ever be interested in getting a subscription to American Bubble Boy or WorthPoint, List Perfectly, which I swear by, and Haulsale. If you're going to be interested in either buying or listing wholesale lots, please do click on their link and then sign up through me, and I get a small commission for all of that. Also, if you're going to do any shopping on eBay or that other large shopping platform, if you click on any of my links, like to my supplies or anything that we put down in the description, and take you, get into eBay, it will, anything that you purchase over the next 24 hours at no extra cost to you, I do get a small commission. So I'd appreciate that. I so appreciate all the support you guys give me and my channel. So, and then the other one, I have a little icon in my window, and I think probably down in the description also. If you click on that, and again, over the next 24 hours, I might get a small commission from them also. Different shirt, different day. But I wanted to add to the end of this video that...
Except it's not going to be at the end.
Okay.
It's going to be in the beginning,
Okay.
Because...
Different shirt.
Wait, start again. Give me a pause.
No. This way, if I do this, you'll shut up.
And you ought to know by now, I am never shutting up.
Different shirt, different day. But I did want to add to this video that we are planning on going to Nashville, to the two outlets there, next week, Thursday and Friday, which is
November 9th and 10th.
November 9th and 10th. I'm planning on doing sourcing for the bingo game that Bolo Buddies is putting out. So if anybody else is in that area and wants to meet up either at the bins or maybe even dinner after, Thursday night, let me know. Send me a message. Go on Facebook. Let me know something. But also, if you've got a YouTube channel and you want to participate in this, just send, I think the way you do it is you send Courtney a message through the Bolo Buddies Facebook group that you are interested in doing the bingo game, and she'll send you the card that we all are using to go find stuff at the bins. So it's going to be fun. I did her other one where it was a scavenger hunt.
The Bins 10?
Yeah, the Bins 10. I think this time it's called Bingo Bins, or I don't remember. I am totally making that one up, but she'll have all the information in her Facebook group. So if you've got a YouTube channel, come on, come play with us. All right, let's go ahead and get to the things I want to share with you. It was a really good weekend on best on eBay always, because everything starts on eBay and then I cross list to the other platforms, but I had sales on all of my major platforms. All right, we'll start with Poshmark. I had 4 sales to share with you. I'm taking most offers because I feel like, especially with Poshmark, it's the $2.95 fee if it's under $15. A lot of this stuff has sat on eBay for a very long time, and it's just time to get stuff moving. So I took a $9 offer on these Levi's signature women's jeans, which they're not the good ones. Those are the ones I think that you can pick up at Walmart. But I love Levi's, so it doesn't really matter where I get mine from. Born Concept slip-on mules. I want to say we probably paid $1 or $2 maybe. Again, I took an offer of $11 on Poshmark. Sanrio Hello Kitty pillow plush, 20 inches, so kind of tall. It sold for $16. I just love that Posh just sends you a label and you throw it in a priority box or bubble and send it on its way. So easy. And then this was my best sale for the weekend on Poshmark. These were Dansko black and gold clogs. They sold for $22. I had one sale on Etsy. Let me scroll down a little. This is a Dakin white rabbit plush from 1989. I thought it was unique, so I usually throw a larger price on them. Sold for $35.95 on Etsy. And then I have 4 sales on Mercari to share. This was a horse plush from K&K Sales. I had to have probably got this in a bundle because I don't normally buy from that brand, but I listed it for $7, got a $6 offer, and it's gone. Okay, this is Blizzard World of Warcraft Baby Yeti plush. I think I paid $1 for it. Sold for $12 on Mercari. This is, I had 2 really good sales. I sell a lot of my lower dollar stuff on Mercari. You know, once I've gotten it to a point where the price is about as low as I plan on going on eBay, I throw them on there, and I sell a lot of $6, $7, $8, $9 plush on there. But I had 2 really nice sales on Mercari. This is a Santa figure sitting on the moon, 8-inch. It had no markings on it. It looked like House of Hatton, but because it wasn't marked, I decided to price it like if it was a House of Hatton. And it sold on Mercari for $45. And then this. I think I had this on every platform, and it sold on Mercari. This is a Build-A-Bear mini 4.5-inch How to Train Your Dragon plush. He sold for $46 on Mercari. All right, eBay. I don't know where I picked this up. Probably an estate sale, but it was vintage Ritz Christmas lights. Sold for best offer of $15. I showed this in a recent haul. I paid $3 for it because it caught my attention. I loved the coloring of it. It was a ceramic rolling pin by that name that you see right there. And just something told me go ahead and list it high. And it sold within a couple of days for $45.95. If it catches your attention, definitely, and it's like Poland, Czechoslovakia, any of those, definitely check the comps. Levi signature jeans, again, these sold for $13.51. I'm pretty sure I picked this up at the bins on one of our sourcing trips. They were kind of heavy, so I'm thinking I probably paid, you know, $1 or $2 for it. It was a wooden toy called a True Balance. It went in my 20% off sale and sold for $7.96. Levi's 525s. These sold for $18 best offer. All right, this is the Bonsai Art of Kimura, 1992. Now, when I initially looked at this book, I didn't realize there were 2 different books with very similar covers, but it had a different author's name on the cover of the book. And I didn't really notice it until I went into WorthPoint. And then I started noticing books by this author, Katsuhiro Onishi, were doing better. So I decided to go ahead and list mine very high because it was in excellent condition and it sold very quickly for $91.95. Now this is the books that Robert picked up at an estate sale. I've already sold another one of them for even more than that, but I'll save that for one of my next week's what solds. And it was a very good find. He paid $2 a book, and it's just a lesson learned when you're at yard sales and estate sales and you just see some unique books on specific topics like the bonsai or art. We bought some on chair making. Just definitely check the comps. And this was a point where WorthPoint was an excellent source for me, because I don't know if I would have noticed on the few listings that eBay had that I actually had one of the original authors and not a book that I guess had been released since then. And then this was from the turkey video, the turkey yard sale. I picked up 2 Lisa Frank plush there. I already sold the other one. I can't remember how much. And I went ahead and accepted a $49 offer on this one. It was one of those, there were a few others that were listed about that much and a little bit less. I had listed high, and I got a nice message. I don't always believe some of the messages that I get, but every once in a while it was just like, you know, they just loved this and would understand if I didn't accept their offer because they knew somebody would purchase it, you know, no questions asked. And I just let it go. I let it go. I know I made their day, and every once in a while it's nice to do that. Little Tyke's Dollhouse. I pick up anything and all things. I don't find them very often anymore, so if you do see them, definitely go in, type in Little Tyke's Dollhouse, and start seeing what they look like. They're very unique. Most of them are marked, but like this one, I don't know if, let's see, what do I have here? Yeah, no, that's just showing a defect. It's not even marked, so you wouldn't know, but there's a whole series that looks like this. Grandparents, babies, small children, mom and dad in different colors. And I always list them individually. That way somebody who is needing a specific piece for their collection can buy it. It was in my 20% off sale. It sold for $7.96. These turkey molds, blow molds, I picked these up at an estate sale. I want to say I paid a couple dollars for a bag, a bunch of these, and I listed them in lots of 4. I think this is my second set. Because I do my end and sell similar, I can't keep up with how many actually I sold on the screen. Like if I had never ended this, then I'm thinking this was my second set that has sold. And I took a best offer of $14 for 4. They're little. They're just little things. They'd be cute stuffed with, you know, candy or something, you know, for decoration. Key Imperial Aristocrat. I'm thinking of the toy, the movie. Aristocrat overalls. Took a best offer of $30 for them. Now, this is from the online high bid estate sale I won last year. I have decided they need to be moving. So if I get any interest in them and it's reasonable, I'm going ahead and taking them. When I listed most of these, there weren't anything on eBay like them. So I just kind of went with my gut feeling. And now I'm just, you know, checking comps when I get offers in to see if there's others listed. Nobody had a set of 3 of these. You know, you can find them individually. So I got an offer of $35 and I just went ahead and accepted it. Lane Bryant jeans sold for best offer of $12. Again, we pay, usually, we say average is probably $1.52 on the pants that we purchase. Some maybe a little more, most are a lot less, but that's just what we go with. And, you know, to turn $1.50 into $12, I'm game. This is another Little Tyke's Dollhouse set. Funny thing is, I was about to end this listing because the other day, going through my profit piles, I found the pink chair that actually was supposed to go with this. I think the blue chair might have been for like a tool bench, miniature tool bench. I was gonna end it, the chair sitting right there on my desk, and it sold. and it sold for $15.59. Y'all see this? This is not child size. Do you know how many times I've sold Little Tykes Dollhouse stuff and they get it, right? Pay $5.75 and they get it and they think it was child size. So sometimes I even make the first picture with a tape measure so they realize that it is not child size, because the child size ones look just like this. They do. But you won't believe how many returns I've gotten because they bought it thinking it was child size and paid, you know, first class shipping. But that was a very, very good sell. Even Flow, Green Rabbit, Squeak Toy. I pick them up whenever I see them. Usually they're at the bins, so I'm getting them for, you know, quarter, 15 cents. Even at estate sales and stuff, a quarter. And they sell. There are collectors. My previous What Sold video that I just finished earlier had a Squeak Toy in it also. This one sold for $7.96. I just picked these up at a yard sale recently. I paid a quarter each. There were individual ones listed. I think there might have been a set of three that were listed. So I just kind of went in between and it sold for $18.35. They're these little flocked coin banks. They're plastic, but they're flocked. They're like kind of bristly on them. So definitely keep your eyes open for them. Now this has been listed a while. I bought it at my little favorite estate sale sometime last year. What's funny is I bought maybe the covered dish, got it home. I paid $5 for it, I remember. Got it home, and then when I was messing with it, I lifted up the green under the bottom and realized it was Rosenthal Netter, which I did some research on that and realized that it's a collectible brand, and remembered that there was an the ashtray was there. It had a little bit of damage, so I went ahead and went back and got it and just made a lot. Got a $65 offer and decided to go ahead and accept it. So very thrilled. Adidas Scorch men's jacket sold for $24.55. Again, we probably paid $2 or less for it. Build-A-Bear Frosty the Snowman. He sold for $12.95. It wasn't on sale or anything. So it must have been when I did sell similar, and it sold before my sale set up. This, I think I picked up this doll at an estate sale, but it was very damaged. But I tend to do that anyways. If it has clothes or shoes, I'm gonna pick it up, and then because I know I can sell the clothes and the shoes. So that's how I knew what doll this went to. $17.43 for a doll pair of pants. That's it. Nothing else was with it. Another dance goes. I think I picked these up like for $2 a couple weeks ago. Sold for $25. I love Dansko, but I didn't even realize that they had like ballet slip-on type shoes. I've always bought the but then I bought sandals too recently. But I've always bought the, you know, the clogs, the nurses' shoes. This Wild Republic, I like to pick up that brand. It's a lot of like wild animals and stuff. It was fell into my 20% off sale and sold. I think this next round, next week when I start a new sale, I might just do 20% on my entire store and see what happens. I've done very well with this just on my $9.95 and less. And it'd be nice to just get a whole bunch of stuff sold over this fourth quarter and then go on a big old sourcing trip, which I love our trips. So I think I'm going to do it. This is Fisher-Price Loving Family Dollhouse. When I can, I buy, you know, dollhouses full of accessories at a lot of the consignment sales, some yard sales. I don't find them very often. But when I do, then I make small little lots. You know, I try to keep them like $9.95 or $19.95 for these small lots to keep them affordable, and they have a better chance of selling that way. This sold for best offer of $12. Mr. Potato Head, I need to do another one. I tend to make a lot. Sometimes I'll do multiple heads, but if I like buy a lot at a yard sale, like $1 for a bag that has a Mr. Potato Head in it and lots of accessories, I have a huge tote. Actually, I think it's over here, of Mr. Potato Head parts. And then I'll just build another big one, and then I'll list it. And when that one sells, I'll build another one. So I need to do it again. But anytime you see them, especially at the Goodwill bins, I always grab them. I just scoop up all the potato head parts, and then I make these lots. $16. Can't beat that. Now, I bought her at the Highway 127 sale. I did pay $5 for her. I never could find a doll like her. I even went to the GOTS website, and all the dolls seemed different. I had a relatively good price on it, but I got an offer for $40, and I thought I can handle $5 to $40, and it's gone. Another sale. Nanco, Cookie Monster, and Big Bird. Not my favorite brand, but again, they put out lots of character plush, so I do pick it up. Because both of these were Nanco, I just decided to keep them together and sold in my 20% off sale for $7.96. This we picked up at the Finders Keepers sale the first weekend we ever went. Paid $1 for it. It sold for $14.95, which had to have been right after I did an end and sell similar. Now this is also from the Highbit estate sale that I won last year. Found a Walmart bag just full of Subway toys. So I just divvied them all up into the sets that they belong to. And I may have sold this. I might have one more that I haven't sold yet. But this was Powerpuff Kids, the Powerpuff Girls Kid Pack from 2000. It's the complete set, and it sold for $49.95. Again, I had ended it, did sell similar, and it sold. Fisher Price Little People. Can't remember what set this came from, but usually when I list these, I try to keep them like this is plastic head, plastic body. I'll keep those types of figures together. I'll keep the wood head, wood body ones together, and then there's the plastic head, wood body. I try to usually put that in the description, but I didn't on this one, and they sold for $10 best offer. Hasbro Pound Puppies. This is one of the newer ones. I find these quite often. They sell in my bread and butter range. This one sold for $10.95. Del Monte Shoe Scarecrow. There's a whole series to this. It's different, I think, vegetables or something. Del Monte. This one is the Shoe Scarecrow. They're 12, and this one was 12 inch. They don't sell for very well. I did get some in that high bid estate sale that I won. This one actually I picked up somewhere else because I tried to keep all of that stuff together, and then this was just in with the general merchandise over on the other building. It sold for best offer of $9. Y'all, look at this. We have a large community yard sale every year. This year, I don't know if we showed footage from this. I know I shared this with you guys in a haul, but we went to a house. It's funny, these people had their Boyd's Bears, tons of them, but was wanting, $10 and $20 each. And then on a shelf had this. There were 8 Waterford marquee Christmas trees. 4 of them were the 6.5 inch tall ones, and 4 of them were the 3.5 inch. And then I had the 4 different colors: blue, green, clear, and white for each set. I paid $50 for all 8 of them. This is the first one to sell. It sold for $135, and I've sold some more of them next week. So definitely keep your eyes out for pretty much anything Waterford. At least check the comps, but yeah, crazy. Groovy Girls, I got these from a friend who was moving and just clearing out a whole bunch of stuff. So I just decided to keep all of the dolls and clothes together. Got lots of lowball offers, which is, you know, like 20 bucks, 10 bucks, 12 bucks. And then it sold for my sale price, $46.50. This is a viewer sale, so thank you very much, Sherry. She saw this in the haul that I did on it. I said it was weighted. I don't think people understood just how heavy this is. It was 5.5 pounds before I ever packaged it. The doll was heavy. I got it free because we were at a yard sale, and I looked at the doll, I picked her up, laid her back down. She's kind of creepy, and the lady said, if you'll take her, she's free. So I took her, and I put her up for auction, and Sherry did purchase it, $39.99. And then last one. This, Robert bought these. He bought a box of Metlock's Poppy Trail, and the design is called California Ivy. It was a whole box of just bowls and cups and plates and stuff. I tend to list everything individually so that people can buy, you know, only one plate or one cup as they want to purchase them. I did actually have 2 of these bowls, and this person bought both of them. So they paid $32.20 for the 2. So excellent, excellent. And then this week I've had, I think, one day has been my all-time highest, I think, for this entire year. So nice. Fingers crossed. I hope, I pray all of you guys are having excellent sales too. If not, I say this very often, do what you can do. Promote your listings, use the sales, use the coupons, and sell similar. I think that is the most important thing that you can do to keep your items fresh, new, and, you know, get people looking at them again. All right, my voice, this is my 3rd video, so I'm like, I can feel it. It's stress. I sit down here, talk to nobody for 8 hours a day, unless somebody comes down and needs something. So to talk for 3 videos is just trying on the voice box. All right, let's all get to work. I'm cross-listing the rest of the day. I'm going to get more stuff on Poshmark. I think Poshmark needs to be the thing that I focus on right now. And then Depop. We just started with Depop, so that's what I'm going to be doing the rest of today. All right, bye.